All right, we are back with the lowered TF2 4Runner, and if you were part of that live stream, I do appreciate hanging out. That was a fun afternoon, and so I did glue the valance. That's been sitting overnight now, so we're gonna put that back on. And then we're going to take this thing out for a run, just to kind of see how it performs with this lowered suspension setup. I'm going to put this valance back on here, trying not to go so tight. So that way, if this thing does do a little bit of flexing, it ain't gonna, just like that. And I don't know if that glue will hold or not. I do have just this little 2200 milliamp hour 2 cell. That's what we're gonna run today, because we won't be outside long. It's pretty dang chilly. And it's super windy today, so this video will be, the run portion at least, will be set to some music because the wind is howling. But I gotta know how this thing does. So it's worth it to me. RC Dungeon had given me some suggestions in the comments, and if this run doesn't bode well, I will take his advice and make the changes he suggests. He's been running TF2s a long time, and he's found a setup that works for him. And I've watched his scale videos, and his trucks do have pretty good suspension articulation for leaf spring rigs, and I can definitely take advice from people that have been doing things longer than I have. That's for sure. I do love how much lower that sits, I'll tell you that. So let's see, let's do power the transmitter on here, and then underneath this back. No rubbing, that's good. And this is just stock electronics, which is honestly pretty impressive. And you can see the light kit there. Looks dang good. So let's get this outside and go for a run. See how she does. that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This truck performed okay. I'm not going to dispute that the suspension is pretty stiff. You know, I mean, there's not a lot of flex. That tire comes off the ground pretty quick. But this is a new rig. I've only ran this. This would be the third or fourth time that this has been driven. So there's a lot of break-in to go yet. So, no disrespect to RC Dungeon or anything like that. I'm not gonna change this yet. I'm gonna give it some more drive time. Hi, Rip. Get down. So, I think it performed pretty well. I think I got some pretty cool shots going through like the crotches of trees. I'm honestly happy with it. So, I'm going to, Rip, get down. That's enough. My dog is losing her mind. No, go on, go get your bone. So that's gonna kind of do it for this one. That was the maiden voyage with the lowered, I mean, it rocks pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm honestly kind of happy with this right now. It does need some break-in. It could use some more flex, obviously. I mean, I'm not saying that we won't make changes in the future, but I'm not ready to make any right now. I'm kind of happy with how this thing just did. So I think it would be better on 3S. The 2S in the cold, the servo is kind of, I mean, it's pretty weak, but I think on 3S with a little more juice, she will perform nicely. So that's gonna do it. I appreciate you all watching. I hope you liked the video, the run footage. Once I get into the editing process, I won't really know how good it is until I do all that, but I think I got some cool shots. So, all right, man. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a future one. Take care.